Hello, 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 everybody. How are we all doing today? So, thanks for coming. I am extremely tired, so I don't know how long. Oh, God, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this. I did take a nap. So, sorry for the long intro. I was looking around the house trying to figure out something I could work on, and I did actually find something I could work on. So, that's why it took me a little while with the intro. So, plus, I just like that song. So, as you see, Prada is here. He's ready and willing to help. He is quite happy to sit here and be the center of attention, as always. Yeah, I know nobody comes to see me, they only come to see the cat. And yeah, the stream might end when the cat walks across the keyboard. Although he doesn't really walk across this one too much. So, how's everybody doing today on Saturday? It's kind of rainy and miserable here. It's very cold. That's Boots meowing in the background. So, who we got? We got Steve from Mac 84. We got Starbuck Tech. We got Justin Morgan, Ozelot, Solblatz, Garth Beagle, Hibby A. Hello. You're new. Thanks for stopping in. And Thomas Armstrong. And we also, before the stream, we had Retro Techie and Jay from the House of Moth. And I would like to say, fuck you, Jay, for your 1,000 subscribers. You're an asshole. So I only have 6 more subscribers to go until I hit 850. So any of you guys that have second channels, make sure you're subscribed to my channel so I can give this freaking iPad away. Oh, I've had this thing for 2 months now. So, well, I've had it for years, but I've only had it as a giveaway for a couple months. So, um, hopefully, I can get 6 more subscribers. So, oh, he's so comfortable. I don't want to put him down. Yeah, it's miserable here too. Yes, I always swear. Sorry, this is not a PG stream. It can get R-rated sometimes, but I don't do anything like super explicit. Oh, I hate this cat. Can't you tell? He's so tortured. Such a tortured soul. Hey, cool. Matter of fact, it's a good thing you said that, Ocelot. So, looking around for things to work on, I actually figured, well, I have a, of all things, come on, uh, of all the things I have to work on, think that that's what I'm going to work on. That's what we're going to work on today. We're going to work on a ThinkPad. This is my X61. So, hi, I love you too. He's neglected, can't you tell? He's just so neglected. Nobody loves this cat. Oh, ugh. He's been upset because Lydia's been living in the bedroom lately, and Lydia doesn't let anybody on the bed, so he can't come and lay with me or anything like that when I'm in the bedroom watching TV. So he's trying to get all of his cuddles out here as much as he can. Yeah, he's just having a ThinkPad day today, that's for sure. So this is my This is my ThinkPad X61. This is kind of an odd. This is a very odd machine. So it says IBM ThinkPad on the lid. Okay. It says Lenovo on the back. Now, I know Lenovo made the last IBM ThinkPads. Come on, product. But this is the first time I've actually seen. This is the only machine I have that actually has both the IBM and the Lenovo emblems on. Because if you look at the screen here, right here, it says Lenovo. So, oh, and this is an X60, excuse me. And down here it just says ThinkPad X series. So it's a strange little machine. It's a great little machine. I love this thing. Yes, it has all the logos, that's for sure. And then the Ultra Dock, the Ultra Dock also says Lenovo on it. So my guess is this came out just as Lenovo was retiring the IBM trademark, probably because IBM said it's about time. I think this is about 2006 or so. Um, might even be later. I'm not sure. I don't know when these came out. This thing's not a slouch. I mean, it's not the best. This one is a Core 2 Duo, so it's a dual core processor. And I have this thing pretty well spec'd out. Okay, so this has copyright. It has copyright date of 2007 on it, so it's at least 2007. So it probably came out in 2007, 2008 era. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to put an SSD in this, and then we're going to load Windows 10 on it. I have Linux installed on it, and I'm not real crazy about it. It doesn't work too well on the laptop. So, yeah, it's very confused. So, nice machine though. If you need a PC, if you need a really light, this thing only weighs like a pound. So if you need, and of course now I have the big battery on it. So, oops. So if we take the battery off, I mean this thing only weighs like 800 some odd grams, I think, without the battery. This is the extended life battery, so this is bigger than normal. And with the battery on, it's not really that much bigger. All right, there's the battery. This thing runs for about 4 hours on this battery. Yes, this battery is still good. So, um, it does get very hot, but it does run. It's a Core 2 Duo. Installing Arch on the X201. That's the part where it's installing itself. Yeah. Hello, Christopher Clark. I actually didn't get any laptops from VCF. Um, I got a bunch of laptops from Steve, but I actually didn't get any from VCF. Um, I do have one here. Where is that? So one of them I did kind of get when I went to VCF is this ThinkPad. This is a real IBM ThinkPad. This is an oldie. It's not very big though. Um, this is a ThinkPad 600, not a 600X or 600E. It's just a regular 600. These are the laptops that eventually morphed into the T series. Um, so I've this has no battery. The battery is so screwed up in this thing it won't even boot. And Prada's like, I want to be on TV. Prada, you're a jerk. Well, that's true. I guess I did technically get one. I got an AST. I think it's an Advantage. I'm still trying to find a power adapter for it. No, I'm not trying to. I haven't tried to find a power adapter for it. I was hoping I can make one work, but it hasn't been working out. So yeah, I'm not crazy about. See, this one here. This one here is so nasty. I actually had to scrape all that rubber coating off of it. That's the only thing I hate about ThinkPads. That stupid. And IBM wasn't the only one. I have a Dell here. Here it is. It's not as bad, but it still has. So this is my Inspiron. Uh, what the hell is this? It's an Inspiron 8000, I think. Or no, I'm sorry, a Latitude D series. Ugh. And so this is my Latitude D series. This is a full size laptop, and this is actually a good laptop for a Dell. I don't like Dell. Let's see, it's just upside down. But now this has the extended life battery in it as well, and this battery works too. Actually, it's still charged, I think. Yep, it's still charged. I haven't used this laptop in months. And that has this rubberized crap on here. It's supposed to be like a palm rest. See, the battery goes in the front, so it's like a palm rest. And this crap gets all gooey and nasty over time. And I wish computer makers would quit using that crap. I have a G15 Logitech keyboard on my Mac over here. It's the same way. So yeah, Gar. So what I did is I just took on the 600. I took a scraper and I just scraped all of it off. And then what I'll do is I'll sand it down. I'll probably take it apart and like sand it down and probably like repaint it something. I don't think I'm going to use they call it Plasti Dip. You can actually restore the rubberized coating on these, but I don't know if I want to do that or not. I might, because I really kind of would like to restore the 600. I've never had a 600. I've never seen a 600. The only time I've ever seen 600s in use is on mainframes, believe it or not. I've only ever seen these used on mainframes as console. Um, so it's a nice, well-rounded machine. It's a Pentium 266. It's Pentium 2. It's got all the stuff you would want. It's got the first iteration of the Ultra Bay. So you can swap out. This is a CD-ROM, and I have the floppy for it. Um, and the floppy's cool because the floppy plugs in here on the side. There's a port here on the side for the floppy, but it's in an external Ultra Bay. So I can actually just take it out of there and put it in here if I want to. Like if I don't just want to use the floppy or if I just want to use the CD-ROM. So, we have that. So, but that one there, I'm probably going to restore to as much glory as I can give it eventually. I want to see what it looks like once I sand it. I'm going to wet sand it with some really ultra fine sand, like 2400 grit wet sanding, and try to just get all the scuff marks out from scraping all the plastic dip off. So I don't really have any willingness. I don't really want to put the plasticky crap back on. So the only bad thing is all the legends on the bottom half of the case are printed on top of that rubberized crap. So if I scrape all the rubber plastic dip off, I scrape all the legends off for all the ports. So it's a catch-22, of course. You never win. All right, so let's get on to the X60. Oh, and this machine is not deteriorating, thank God. And I think I have like 10 of these right now. Prada, Christopher. Yeah, we know it's in the 70s down there. I don't want to hear it. Still don't like Florida. So right now we have a spinning hard drive in this thing. It's slow as balls. So there is a video 2.5-inch hard drive, 500 gigs. Put that into the repository. Yeah, sounds about right, Justin. Good old IBM management bureaucracy. It's always fun. Your first wife used to have to deal with that shit. Yeah, it's this machine is very simple to work on. So under here is the memory, and this little door is kind of a pain in the butt to get off. There we go. So in here's your memory and your SIM card slot for cellular. So and I do have 4 gigs of DDR2 in this, which is the maximum this machine can handle. And of course the hard drive's over here on the side, and that's really about it. The only reason you would have to take the keyboard off is if you have to get to the processor. Now the keyboard is a little more complicated to get off than most computers, but they do have legends and everything marked on here as to where everything goes, so which does make it nice. So like you take these screws out here for the keyboard, and there's even little holes in the bottom for water to drain through if you spill anything on your keyboard. So there we go. That's it. That's simple. Oh, I must have left it turned on. The battery must be dead. Okay. That's one thing about Linux is it didn't battery management and it sucked. At least the version of Linux I was using, it had no battery management. All right. It even says Lenovo here on the screen. It's hard to see. You see, it says a product of Lenovo on the screen. Product, come on. Shit. All right, so Oh, backup battery must be bad. What is the date today? And it is 1656, 16. Oops. 1656. Okay. So, see here we have a Core 2 Duo T7500. It is a Penryn processor. So this is equivalent to a 2008 MacBook, I'd say, in terms of like equivalent computing. It's running at 2.2 gigahertz, which is about what the 2008 MacBook ran at. I think they ran at either 2 or 2.4 gigahertz. We have the full 4 gigs of memory. So, yep, that's all there is to it. And I'm just going here. I don't think there's anything. Let's see here. I'm going down here to the CPU, make sure that, yep. All right, and then we can restart. Oops. Yes. And we'll save that. Yeah, my cat does love me, that's for sure. He loves everybody. The one thing that does drive me nuts about this machine is that there is no trackpad. I am not a big fan of the track point. Never have been. Where is, oh, there it is. Question is, how hot does it get? It gets very hot, actually. Um, it gets just as hot as a freaking MacBook with a Core 2 Duo does, trust me. It's not just Apple that has issues with cooling off the Core 2 Duo. They're very hot running processors. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it could be. Oh wow, I must have. Okay, I must have had a version of Windows 10 on here. Okay, I don't want to. I want to reload this. I took this laptop out of my Dell Latitude. There we go. I think the problem is when the boot picker came up, I was looking at the chat. It's still booting off the hard drive. Why isn't it booting off the USB? It's not even giving me an option to boot off the USB. So the air coming out of it right now is 50, all of 50 degrees. There we, there we go. That's what I want right there. Ooh, nice, Adam. Another Apple IIe, huh? And even a PC. Which PC did you get? Like the actual PC? Hey, cool. Yeah, those power buttons are definitely. Oh my gosh, all those power buttons on those Power Macs are just brittle as crap. Franklin PC 8000. Wow, I didn't know Franklin made PCs. Like, it's an actual PC. I remember the Franklin that made. I remember Franklin made Apple II clones. They got sued for it. I didn't realize that they. I didn't realize they made a PC. That's kind of kind of cool. Wow, that's pretty awesome. And you got it in the box too. Wow. I bet that thing's going to be worth something. Of course, then again, what do I know? Might not be worth squat. All right. Oh yeah, that's cool. I've never seen them. I never even heard of them. That's pretty cool. That's nice to know. I'll have to keep my eyes open. You don't know much about PC hardware that old. Just remember one thing: it's slow as shit. But it was the fastest thing around at the time. Ooh, that sucks. Floods are always bad. Just remember, Adam, you can always put an NEC V20 in there and get a pretty good boost. You can almost double the clock speed with an NEC V20 when anything that has an 8088 in it. It's basically the 1980s version of a processor. Well, it is the 1980s version of a processor upgrade. Cool. So it's basically a clone. It's a direct clone of the IBM PC then, because that's what the original PC. You could go up to 640K RAM and it had two 360K drives. PC didn't have a hard drive. The XT did. Oh, that's good, Christopher. Yeah. If I ever have a house with a basement, that's what I'm going to do. CGA. Hey, cool. CGA is good for the time. I mean, for the time period you're working with. I mean, CGA is really good. What do you want? Huh? What do you want? Hi. Hello. This is my life right here. This is what I put up with every day. Oh, that's cool. Now the SE, I thought the SE had tantalum caps on it, or is that the Plus? I can't remember. One of them had tantalum caps already. I thought it was the SE. So they really don't have too many issues usually. Yes. It's a bad time. Yeah, I know the Quadra 700 doesn't. I thought there was a compact Mac too that had tantalums on it from the factory. Might have been the Plus. Steve would know if he was actually here, which he's not. Oh, okay. Yeah, batteries are oof, batteries are bad. I have to be thankful though. I have yet to get a battery damaged board. So this thing is already done installing Windows. I'll tell you what, Microsoft. I hate to say it, but Microsoft has finally gotten their shit together, and this version of Windows 10 actually is not that terrible. It's still Windows. I don't want to use it every day, but sometimes a PC is a necessary evil. Yeah, this makes cat shack, that's for sure. I'm down to 9 at the moment. Windows 11 is really nice. Oh yeah. So okay, so since you've obviously used a Windows 11 Soul Blast, how much like Mac OS is it? What, 8th Gen Core i5 laptop you got free? Holy shit. That 1010 working. Hey, cool. Those are awesome machines. Epson Action Note. Nice. Tandy 1000s are freaking awesome machines. They're like the ultimate 80s gaming machine. I'd like to get myself a Tandy 1000 here eventually. I'm trying to. I'm kind of trying to recapture like all the kinds of machines I've had in my life, and I've been in the computer world since 1983 with a ZX 81 was the first machine I had. Not me personally, my dad had it, but then that thing was a piece of shit. So I only have a few vague memories of it. But then we got a IBM clone in the 84, 85, and my dad has always had PCs. I assume he still does. I don't know. I haven't talked to the man in 25 years. And I I went the opposite route. I wanted the Mac. So when I was in high school, I had the opportunity to get a Mac 512 KE. So I got the enhanced version, and that pretty much sold me with the Mac. And but I found that the PC did more, especially when it came to games. So I always had PCs. Yeah, 52 degrees coming out of the vent. That's actually not bad though for a Core 2 Duo. Um, so it was it's been a ride up and down. So I'm trying to like get like the different eras of machines that I played games on. So eventually I never had a Tandy 1000. There's one machine I never actually have ever owned. It's a Tandy 1000. So I'd like to find a Tandy 1000, just to have the DOS, like the early days, like CGA games, Tandy games experience. Because yeah, you can run those on a faster machine. Of course, you can emulate a DOS box. It's just not quite the same, you know. Yeah, DOS games were the best. I mean, the Mac had games, but the Mac games on the Mac weren't the same as games on the PC. And usually when you did get a good game on the Mac, it was usually a port of a PC game, like Doom. It's like it came out on the PC in '93. I don't think it came out on the Mac until like '95. And you always had to have much higher specs to run it on a Mac than you ever did on a PC. Probably because there wasn't as much overhead because you could run it straight from DOS. But yeah, I used to always have a PC and a Mac set up side by side, just so I could have the best of both worlds. Of course, now I have a Mac. I have a Mac Pro, of course, and that's quite honestly the best of all worlds. Because on there I run Parallels Desktop and I run Windows 7. Yes, Macs can run Windows. Actually, sometimes Macs can run Windows better than PCs can. Yeah, okay, so I'm starting to get into Linux a little bit. I haven't really gotten too deep into it. So I have my Lenovo ThinkCenter set up on my other desk, and I'm running. It's called Zorin OS. It runs off of Ubuntu, I think 48 um, is the underlying Linux core. Um, Prada, seriously. Yeah, he is a boomerang, that's for sure. Oh, portable too. Awesome. I love those. I wouldn't call him a good kitty, but he's a sweet kitty. He's a little too sweet. Hey, Dave, how you doing? And no, I am not going to try to game on this Retro Techie. This thing is way too slow. This thing's only a Core 2 Duo. If I want to game, I have I have my Toshiba um, satellite, and that has a quad core AMD A10 in it. Empty game. Well, Jay, you know what they say: the Mac is a better PC than a PC. Yeah, that's another ecosystem I'd like to try to get into, Nicholas. Is Sun. Um, it was always so unobtainable for anybody until probably the last 10 or 15 years, and yeah, it's becoming a very affordable for people like me who don't have any money because I'm poor white trash. You can pick up Sun Spark stations and Ultra Sparks really cheap now. You got yourself a little think center. Yeah, they're nice little machines there, Dave. Dave, I have a M83 Tiny with the think center in one monitor, and I didn't get them together. I actually got them separately. The monitor's brand new. I mean, it was just built earlier this year. The machine, of course, is older. Okay, that was random. Yeah, Starbucks. My cats used to do it when they were younger too. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, my little M83 Tiny is actually a pretty good little machine. It's a fourth core Gen i5. It's a 2 gigahertz, but it has a turbo boost up to 3.6, I think. It's got 8 gigs of RAM, a SSD in it, and it fits right in the back of the monitor real nice. And I have Zorin on that. Because truthfully, I was trying to sell it because I didn't really have a use for it, and nobody was biting at all. And I say, fuck it, I might as well just keep it. And so I put it into service running that. I played around with it a little bit, but I haven't really done too much yet. Yeah, I heard that. I heard it's supposed to going to try snowing here very soon. I think early next week they're talking about it possibly snowing around here. Right now in South Central Pennsylvania, it's just raining and miserable. It's 42 degrees out. I think it quit raining now. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty cool, Adam. I can't remember what you were asking for it. Ugh. All the extraneous crap. We need this to download Firefox. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like those little tablet machines. I have a Samsung. The hell is it? A Samsung X1. Can't remember what it's called exactly. That runs Windows XP Tablet Edition. It took me forever to find a good copy of Windows XP Tablet Edition online. I did finally find one. Of course, I had it saved on my RAID when two of my hard drives died, so now I got to restore everything from my on my RAID from my Backblaze backup. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm glad you sold it. You know. There we go. Now it's installing. Hey, cool. PowerBook 3400. They're a great machine. Did you get the 180 or the 200? Mine's a 180. I think it's a 180. Okay, yeah. There's nothing wrong with the 180. I mean, they're very, very perky. Everybody always gives the PowerPC 603 crap, but actually it was a better processor out of the three in terms of power efficiency versus power. I mean, the 604 is a freaking powerhouse, but the 603 was great for as little as it was. The 604 was kind of like the G5, and the 603 was kind of like the G4. So they put the 603 in everything, whereas the 604, or they put the 603 in everything, whereas the 604 only went into the higher end desktops. Oh, you have a 2400, you sucker. They're hard to find. Those things are very hard to find. Hey, Tappy Cat. Hi, baby. My Tappy Cat. My handsome Tappy Cat. He came to visit. Hi, handsome man. That was my handsome man. Hi. Well, that's cool. Yeah. So it's funny that the Colin from This Does Not Compute did a video on the 2400 today. I think no, it wasn't the 2400. Sean did a video on the 2400. Yeah. So and was mentioning about it being made by IBM, and then Colin from This Does Not Compute did a video on the PowerBook or on the ThinkPad 230, I think, which was a Japanese only oddball. So Tabby Cat, hi Tabby Cat. Yeah, there we go. We got Firefox installed, so we can get rid of Edge. So we can go into Device Manager and see what did or did not install. Lucy, a biometric code processor, which is probably the fingerprint reader, and an unknown device. Of course, there's an unknown device. Alright, so see if we can find a driver for the fingerprint reader. There we go. It's an older version, but it should work. Oh, only for 32-bit systems, huh? Oh, that sucks. Let's try this one. Hey, this one seems to work. Yeah, fingerprint readers on these things are actually pretty cool. Makes me wonder why Apple never put them on MacBooks. At least on the MacBook Pro. Oh, that's an old picture of me. Huh. Well, did it at least install the drivers for the fingerprint reader? No. Huh. Well, this sucks.
Let's go to X61 Lux. Here we go. Fingerprint driver for Windows 10. Let's see if this will work on this. I don't know if this will work on this old machine or not. What the hell? We'll try it. Worst that can happen, it'll melt down. 2016 have Touch ID? Where do they have Touch ID at? I didn't know they had Touch ID. No, Windows 3.11 never shipped on a CD. First version of Windows to ship on a CD was Windows 95. Yeah, worst they can have is a Borks window, that's for sure. That is definitely for sure. And in that case, if it does that, we'll just reinstall Windows again. Oh, we still have this biometric code processor here. Ugh. I've gotten it working before. Hmm. Yeah, I know the new models have a key up in the corner for it. Oh, it's in the touch bar. Oh, I didn't know that. To be honest with you, that's actually cool. Tabby's trying to make his presence known here. Come here, Tabby. He wants up on his perch, and I had a laptop sitting there. My problem is I have way too many laptops. I need to clean out these laptops. You can come up here. Tabby. I've had Windows 10 on this laptop before with the fingerprint reader working. So I have too many of both, to be perfectly honest with you. I have too many laptops and too many cats. Now he's just going to sit here and be all handsome. And be like, give me scritches. I want loves. I want loves. I want the loves. Hi, handsome man. What are you doing? Oh. Well, let's try this one here. It's probably not so much laptop specific, but it's probably more hardware specific, depending on the fingerprint reader that's actually installed in the laptop. Probably nobody wants to look at your ass. Well, so try resetting this thing once, see what happens. Yeah, mine are all indoors too. Except for Prada. Prada will try to get out any chance he gets because he's a jerk. Aren't you? Yeah, if I ever get a place of my own that I don't rent Starbucks, I'd like to build a catio or something for them. Because my cats do like going outside. Some of them do. Of course, now I don't have neighbors next door. I could probably let them out in the hallway again. They used to always like going out in the hallway. But my neighbors had dogs, so it was kind of hard to leave them out there because their dogs were loud and yippy. Prada, I take him out on a leash sometimes. I haven't done it lately, but sometimes I'll take him out on a leash or I'll take him in the car with me. He loves going in the car with me. I don't know. I don't understand what this unknown device is either. Does it recognize my dock? It's ejected from the dock once. Oh, I unplugged it from the dock and it's still there, so it must be something inside the laptop. You're tinkering. Yeah, I'm tinkering. Oh, I'm tinkering myself right into bed. Oh God, I feel like passing out. I'm so fucking tired. Oh. If it was a TPM, I would think that it would show up as a TPM. I mean, security devices. Oh, right here's the TPM. TPM 1.2. What's it, SD card reader, PC card reader, ports. Because the dock does have serial and printer ports on it. Uh, two processors. Hmm. Intel 965 graphics. Well, that's crap. But then again, it's a little laptop. Firewire. Why is there a firewire? Dock have firewire? No way. Oh no, the laptop has FireWire. Oh, son of a bitch! I didn't know that. Wow, I never even realized that. Damn laptop's got freaking FireWire on it. Hey, Dave. So this is Sir Tabby over here, chilling out. He's sitting here surveying, making sure I'm doing things correctly. He's a very handsome cat, very sweet cat. Been a little depressed lately, but he's coming over it. He's been a little depressed since his brother passed away. They were kind of close. You usually couldn't see one without. You usually didn't have one without the other. So yeah, I really need freaking Skype on here. It doesn't even have a camera, you stupid machine. Hmm. Yeah, that's not funny. I have to put up with that. Listen to that shit. Freaking work. There we go. Hmm. Well, I don't know. I think I might just leave it go for now. I don't need the fingerprint reader, and that's the only thing that's not working properly. So, see you, Gar. Take care, bud. I'm probably gonna be calling it a day here soon, anyway. Oh my goodness. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oh, it's okay, Dave. I gotta go get cat food too. Yeah, that's good use for it there, Adam. Nice thing about that is you could use that to test any compact machine. Plus, SE, SE30, Classic, Classic 2, 128, 512. They didn't really change anything. Hi, Abby. You're so soft. You're so soft. Yes, you are. You're such a soft baby. Yeah, you and me both, Dave. I think Dave has what's how many? How many do you have, Dave? 7, I think. Oh, the IRD. Yeah, you're probably right, Nicholas. Thanks. I didn't think about it. Yeah, this does have IRDA on it. I'm pretty sure. Which is pretty much a dead technology by the time Windows 10 came out. So, Wouldn't surprise me if there's no driver for it. I'm just curious. Let's install Geekbench once. I don't know if I've ever run this on a PC before. Oh, I lied. This isn't a Penryn. This is a Merom. Sorry, the T7600 is the Penryn. Yeah. I don't know. I'll take a look and see what the device ID is. Yeah, 44 degrees. That's not too bad. Yeah, I'm up to 42.7. That's actually not bad for a Core 2 Duo. It's pretty impressive, actually. And I'm running Geekbench on it right now, so I know that's probably maxing out the processor's capabilities. Hey, fluff butt. Hey, fluffy butt. You're a fluffy butt. Yes, you are. You're a fluffy asshole. This thing actually does run Windows 10 pretty well, considering its limited capabilities. And I'm finding that seems to be more and more true on a lot of machines. Windows 10 seems to run better on some of these machines than even Windows 7 did. This is a Lenovo / IBM ThinkPad X60S. This is my tiny little sub notebook that I use for just some basic stuff here and there. I actually have about 5 of these things, but this is the best one I have. All the other ones I have are like 1.6 gigahertz. I would think installing I would think installing an old driver like that would slow the machine down pretty good though. It would be interesting and fun, but I would think it would slow the machine down a bit. So now you said that. So now I've actually run Windows 10 on my Latitude 630, and that's a Windows XP machine. I think this is a Pentium 4 actually. It says Centrino Duo, so no, it is a dual core. So it's probably an early core duo, and it didn't run half bad. Um, I mean, it obviously wasn't as perky as, say, my Toshiba, but you know. That's Tabby, Steve. This is Tabby. You probably have never seen him because he's a pussy. He hides from everybody. So the only person he doesn't hide from is me. So we got 1428 on a single core and 2383 on a multi-core, which didn't do that horrible. I mean, it's just a Core 2 Duo for crying out loud. Oh, excuse me. So that's not bad. So let's look and see what the hardware ID of this unknown device is. Ooh, let's go in here. Oh, oops, I'm already there. Device manager. Yeah, this was Shadow's brother. This is the one that was kind of attached to Shadow, Steve. You usually couldn't see one without the other. Whoops. So, whoa. You wanted to know the hardware IDs? I don't know if you can see that. It looks like it's vendor IBM DEV0068 or IBM 0068 is the hardware ID of the unknown device. And the biometric coprocessor is that. Which one is that, Adam? Which laptop is that? Yeah, anything that has a SATA drive is probably going to be way better than any IDE. Oh, okay. Oh, is that the 8th Gen Core i5 one you were talking about? Wow, it can take 32 gigs of RAM. Oh, Christ. My Toshiba has 8, came with 8, and can take 32, I think. But I've never had any reason to put more than 8 in it. That's how the ProBook. That's their high-end machine. Oh, well, yeah, I might call it a day here. I'm really tired. I don't know why. Well, it was more success than failure. Let's just put it that way. 32 gigs in an iMac? Holy Christ, that must be a pretty good iMac. Is it an iMac Pro? Yeah, 4 gigs. I would say, Adam, in my general opinion, I think 4 gigs is the bare absolute minimum to run Windows. And 8 is probably the average that you would need. Oh, there you go, Adam. That's a pretty good thing to do. You just watch YouTube and print PDFs. That's funny. That sounds like me, Thomas. So like I have my Mac Pro, and it's a 2009, so it's a 4.1. It's been updated to a 5.1. So it's got a 3.06 gigahertz 6-core processor in it, and an AMD Radeon RX 580, 64 gigs of RAM, and a whole bunch of SSDs. And all I do is watch YouTube videos on it. It seems like I do edit videos from time to time. But it's just like this computer I'm using to stream this Dell Precision has a 12 core Xeon. I think it's a 2.6 gigahertz. I'm not even sure. Um, what is in this thing? I can't remember. So I just ordered another processor and heatsink for this computer just for shits and giggles. What is in this freaking thing? Yeah. So it's an E5 2630, 2.6 gigahertz. It's 32 gigs of RAM, and has a Quadro 2200 in it, an NVIDIA Quadro 2200 with 4 gigs of RAM. And all I do is use it to stream to YouTube for the most part. Is this a 6 or a 12 core? I can't. This is only a 6 core processor now I think about it. Okay, it's a 6 core processor. Yeah, 6 cores with hyper-threading, so it's 12 cores more or less. So, oh, that's funny. The crap we do with the most powerful PCs. Oh, oh, Prada. Prada just fell off the table. Oh, yeah, here he comes. He's coming back. It's almost like what I used to do in high school, Thomas. I used to be on the yearbook staff, and we had what the hell was it? 486, 66, I think, machine, and we were supposed to be doing like we were supposed to be running PageMaker and whatnot on to actually do the yearbook, and we had two 486 machines, and we used to sit there and we used to play Doom on them constantly back and forth. We actually snuck in a null modem serial cable because this is before networks were. We didn't have it on the network itself, like our actual Novell network. So we used to sit there and play Doom, death matches on Doom back and forth. It was funny. Oh, so I think I'm going to hang up here. Hi. This Prada wants attention. Of course, Prada wants attention. Tabby's sitting here sprawled out. He's happy as hell. Yeah, just the game's changed, that's for sure. So I'm going to hang up now. So don't forget, if you're not already signed up, make sure you're entered to win the iPad 1 giveaway. I'm only 6 subscribers away, so if you have any extra accounts that you want to subscribe with, go right ahead. So tell all your friends, make them subscribe. There's a video on my channel that has all the information you need to subscribe. Basically, all you gotta do is leave a comment, and if you're a Facebook, if you follow me on Facebook, then I will add a second entry for each one of those. And as soon as I hit 850, I'll have a live stream and we'll do the drawing. So I'm gonna say adieu, and you guys all have a lovely night.